In many parts of the eastern and southern United States, quiet nights are slowly disappearing. Wild boars no longer move alone. They travel in groups, repeating the same routes across farmland, pushing through fences, and moving closer to residential areas. Each morning, torn soil and bent barriers reveal that this is no longer random damage, but a structured and repeated movement pattern. As numbers increase, scattered chases only cause the herd to split and return with greater force. The new approach does not begin with confrontation, but with observation. Before implementing any control plan, teams carefully study movement habits and how the animals interact with the surrounding landscape. Data shows that wild boars appear at nearly fixed hours during the night, following trails they have used many times before. They avoid wide open spaces and often pause at transition points between forest cover and open fields. By understanding these patterns, control teams plan to contain entire herds rather than single animals. Instead of placing traps where damage has already occurred, one-way box traps are positioned along mandatory travel corridors. The structure is simple, but it is designed based on precise knowledge of the boar's weight and natural forward momentum. When the entire group enters, the rear gate closes automatically. Because of their heavy, low body structure, turning around to escape in a confined space becomes nearly impossible. This mechanism avoids sudden impact, reduces stress, and lowers the risk of unnecessary injury.
일로 왔을 때 이렇게 세우면 돼요, 이렇게. 네? 세워서 차를 여기까지 대면 이걸 밀어서 이렇게 놓으면 밀어 올리면 돼요, 이렇게.
In higher density areas, where herds move frequently and in larger numbers, large corral-style traps are deployed. Bait is placed at the center to guide the entire group inside. Instead of closing when the first animal enters, the system waits for the right moment to secure the whole herd. At this stage, bait is no longer just an attraction, it becomes a timing tool. During the early phase, many sites do not activate traps immediately. Structures are left in place for several nights so the herd can become familiar with them. When animals do not feel threatened, their true behavior becomes clearer, allowing the system to operate based on data rather than guesswork. The greatest difference in modern strategy lies in remote control capability. Monitoring cameras allow operators to observe activity in real time. They can wait until optimal conditions are met or coordinate multiple locations simultaneously. This not only improves efficiency, but also significantly reduces manpower and direct risk. However, equipment is only part of the system. The more important factor is control mindset. Instead of aiming to capture as many animals as possible in one night, the focus shifts to breaking the habit of moving toward residential areas. Structures are placed in transition zones where herds naturally slow down and observe. Small adjustments at these points can redirect entire groups without direct confrontation. Another method used in concentrated movement zones is the large-scale net trap. Instead of rigid fixed frames, this system uses heavy-duty netting arranged in a circular formation. By spreading bait inside and allowing the herd to move freely in and out over several days, a sense of routine is established. Because this is a passive net system, animals encounter no clear barrier when entering. Yet once activated, the net drops and surrounds the group, preventing retreat. This approach reduces scattered captures, limits dispersal, and enables organized, science-based control with minimal disruption. Ultimately, the goal is not how many animals are secured in a single night, but how effectively expansion is prevented. Successful control begins with understanding behavior, using technology wisely, and maintaining a responsible long-term approach. If you found this analysis valuable, share your thoughts below and stay tuned for more in-depth breakdowns.
In many rural areas across the eastern United States, the presence of feral hogs is no longer random. They move with clear patterns, forming stable groups and repeating their routes along the same travel corridors. They root through the topsoil, disrupt the natural structure of the forest floor, and place pressure on native species. As artificial food sources become easier to access, feral hogs quickly adapt. Combined with a high reproductive rate, their population can surge dramatically after only a few breeding seasons.
In a home, it captures the midnight dinner party happening on this tonight.
And they move really quickly.
Once a sounder becomes accustomed to a feeding area, delayed intervention becomes far less effective. Economic pressure on farmers increases. while the risk of conflict between people and wildlife grows more visible. Years ago, individual hunting was considered a common solution. However, removing single animals does not reduce the population in a sustainable way. Instead, it teaches the remaining hogs to avoid danger and become more cautious. When small-scale hunting fails to deliver long-term results, authorities must adopt a more comprehensive population control strategy. One of the most effective methods is the use of an automatic net trap. Unlike mechanical traps that require force activation or electronic devices, the net trap operates quietly and continuously. Its simple but effective design relies on the hog's natural rooting behavior and their tendency to move as a group. The selected trap site is a flat area where hog activity has been repeatedly observed. A central point is marked and secured with a stake. Then additional posts are arranged in a wide circle large enough for the entire group to feel comfortable entering. After the frame is completed, the net is secured to the posts using heavy-duty straps to prevent slipping during movement. Ground anchors are installed 5 to 6 feet away from the posts, and one end of a cable is connected from each anchor to a post to reinforce stability. Finally, the net is tied up high so it does not obstruct the hog's approach to the bait, ensuring they do not perceive the structure as a threat. Today we selected fermented corn mixed with attractant scents to stimulate the hog's sense of smell and make the bait difficult to ignore. Proper preparation and placement of bait help reduce their caution when approaching the trap. The bait is placed at the center and lightly scattered around the area to guide the group inward. A camera is installed in a concealed position, mounted high enough to monitor the entire trap site without drawing attention. This device records the hog's approach and their level of caution, helping determine the right moment to complete the control process. During the first nights, the hogs are allowed to enter and exit freely for several days. Once it is confirmed that the entire group is inside together, the net gate is lowered firmly to prevent escape. Box traps typically capture only a few individuals, while corral traps can create panic and pose risks when animals attempt to break out. Compared to small box traps or rigid enclosures, the net trap offers a clear advantage. Its flexibility reduces the risk of injury and allows for the capture of a larger number at one time. The following morning, the team begins processing operations under strict safety procedures. The feral hogs are transported to a centralized management facility to ensure order and control. Individuals that meet standards may be handled according to legal regulations, with meat utilized lawfully to avoid waste and provide economic value to the local community. Those that do not meet standards are kept in secure enclosures for continued management. Passive net trapping is not an extreme measure, but a proactive and science-based approach to wildlife management. When applied correctly, this method reduces damage, protects ecosystems, and limits long-term conflict. If you found this content helpful, leave a comment with your thoughts and follow the channel for more upcoming topics.